Hello. Make sure everybody can hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me. We good. All right, and we're back with Bamsmithhwd. Let me fix my earphones. I can't hear shit without them. Turn down this lo-fi music. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with Bamsmithtv. Today I got a special guest. I know it's been a little while, but we're going to get right into it. It's Hot Topics with a Toxic Friend today. That toxic friend is none other than Eliza Mondazy. Damn, boy, your camera blurry as shit, boy. What's going on with it? How you doing, buddy?
Decent, bro.
Yeah.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you better when you do that.
Good. What's up, man? What's up?
Nothing. Chilling. What's going on with you?
All right. Well. Nah, nothing, man. I think you need to fix your internet, my boy. Your internet not working.
It's not my internet.
You was just going to my camera, but your internet not working, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, put an L in the chat for my guy.
Talking shit about my camera, but your internet not working, my boy.
That's not my internet.
Why they got put in the chat for me? Nigga, that's your internet, bro. My shit fine.
Look at the channel, bro. Look at the channel, and they'll tell you all you need to know. Look at the channel on your phone. If you see me skipping and catching and shit like that, then it's me. But your shit skipping and catching.
Okay.
But never mind that, bro. Never mind that. Why you want to get right into talking shit? Let's talk about these bullshit topics. You said that you was watching something about Charleston White.
Yeah, man. I was watching a lot of shit about this guy, man. I don't know, man. I think this guy, is like you could agree with a lot of things he say, but then he always finds some way to throw some kind of fuckery inside of it. That look at him. Side really, you feel me? Even the trolling, even if you troll, there be a limit to what you say on the trolling with certain topics and certain things. You feel me? So right. Agree that he said, but just when the one thing or two shit that he said that sound crazy, it might just eliminate the whole entire message that he was giving that actually was making sense.
No, I could dig that.
Can you hear me?
Definitely dig that. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you the whole time what you're saying. But yeah, I could definitely dig that. And I think it's Charleston White do be doing that fuck shit from time to time. But you know, I think anything that you go on the internet and you see, for the most part, it's like that nowadays. You got to know what to filter through and what not to filter through. But I wanted to talk about that shit you was telling me the other day too, about what was it? What was we arguing about? Can planes can rocket ships be filmed in outer space? You think the moon landing is fake, right?
Yeah, I think all that shit is fake. I think the moon landing is fake. The last time they said that they went to the moon was in 1970 something, if I'm not mistaken.
1972.
And technology has advanced light years since then. And you mean to tell me they have not tried to do any more explorations to the moon? That shit make no sense to me, bro.
What would be the reason you would think that they don't want to go?
Go to the moon by now if they went there in the 70s.
Nah, but I'm saying, what would be the reason? So you think they can't? You think that's the reason why they don't go?
Yeah, that's the reason why.
You thought that they never went in the first place. Nah. What would be their reason for lying about it?
Because how men is the reason for lying is to keep getting money, to keep doing whatever the hell they want to do. I mean, how much do NASA gets funded every year to do their projects? How much they get?
Millions of dollars, like every other government agency and corporation in America. They get millions of dollars and billions of dollars.
Billions of dollars.
So,
billions of dollars.
Right.
Exactly my point. So why not lie to the people? And I watched a couple of their live streams before the one that we had an argument about. One was the live stream. They said they were looking at a planet, and if you look at the live stream, it was a 4-hour long live stream with them just having like a white dot far away, with everything else is black, and that's all you was looking at for the whole live stream. And they was telling you that was a planet they was looking at that they might try to explore. So all the technology that we have, you mean to tell me they could only be able to show a little white fucking dot, the black surroundings around it? You ain't see no stars. You just saw a white fucking dot, bro. That's all you saw. All right. And this recent one, I kind of really raised my suspicions because I'm always wondering, like, whenever NASA have a takeoff, you always see the astronauts inside of the ship. You always see them recording outside of the ship, and you always see the ship come back. You never see the ship take off into the air and the whole time of them actually fly air. You don't never see the whole transaction of them going into space and coming back. You see, like, whenever, like, only little certain pieces of it. You don't never see the whole situation of how it happens.
So you've never seen a rocket
anywhere.
You've never seen a rocket take off and going out of space, is what you're saying.
My nigga, I just said that they do that. You see the rockets take off. And you see the astronauts inside of the cockpit before it take off, and you see the rocket land back down. But you never see when the rocket is going into space, like actually in space, nigga, flying around in space and coming back down. You feel me?
In space.
Never see that. All you see.
So your issue is with the angles that the rocket. Your issue is with the angles. Is it with the angles of the way they're taking the footage? It's not enough footage. Is that your issue? Is it not enough footage?
Yeah,
I'm trying to
figure out. It's not enough footage.
Okay, so it's not enough footage. You saying that you want the whole flight from Earth to outer space and back.
What it least is, even if, like a point that you brought up, is even if whatever signal in space, if they go too far out, it might cut off. You still would see some type of wherever they at before the signal cut. And when they come back after this, like when they erase, the signal gonna come back. So you would at least see whenever they get too far out, and then the signal will cut, and then it will come back. They don't even give you that. Like,
I think they do that. Let's see if we can find one. Let's see. Well, let me. I don't want to put you on the spot here, but Ellie, let's go to YouTube and let's see if we can find it. All right.
Prove me wrong, man. Prove me wrong. I get to see.
All right. So what it is? NASA launches. Are we doing that? Hold on. Let me make this. Yeah, I know they had a goddamn. There we go. Let's do that. This was the one I think you sent me.
There in the background.
Okay, so
now
meanwhile,
that's what they show you. Like right at the end stream, you just see them rocket. Now that's the hardest point of a ship. The ship hardest point would be wherever the rocket's at. Now the camera don't have to be directly on the rocket, but the camera to be in that angle of the rocket. You don't think it's gonna be some kind of big residual heat in that area for the cameras to record that? So out of every place they could record, why would they record only in that fucking place where they're recording the fucking rocket? Yeah, you see this shit. This is nothing.
Okay.
You see the takeoff, and then watch when they take off.
What, May of last year? Yep.
I got informed that I'm chewing gum on the mic too loud.
Go back in a heartbeat.
Why don't you comment it in the chat instead of letting me know
horse.
through text?
Yeah, horse.
It's really surreal to have
horse. Stop.
Colleagues on the end of that rocket, and I think
you called me a horse.
The importance you asked earlier.
That forehead killing you, boy.
What do we do on our
you a horse, man.
People in our office.
Shut your bitch ass.
I got my horse.
4.5 hours, and as we wait for that.
Anything to improve the quality of the stream, just for you guys and girls. I'll stop chewing my gum.
So getting a call before that happens just kind of reassures them that sound is expected and gives them a reference point on the time that they're following.
Well, what the hell, man? When this shit take off, man? Damn, god damn.
Everything's looking good for
you got 4 hours, bro, and it just take off in the last 30 minutes.
You gotta go right there. No, back up. It was just there. It was just at it.
Dragon, SpaceX.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. This shit don't make sense to me, dog.
It's gonna take off in a minute.
But a video, but they're showing you the video of them.
T-minus 30 seconds.
They're showing you the video of them right at the rocket, bro. Like that don't make no sense.
It's gonna take off in a minute. Just give it a second, all right?
So they got so that debunk what you say about the signal cutting off. The signal is gonna stay when they're in space because they said they went to space and came back down within like 10 minutes. I don't know, nigga. Probably less than that.
8,
Give it a second.
7.
Oh, we're doing
6,
the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power.
That's fake
And
fucking
liftoff.
I'm gonna be lying, dog. This is what I said they're gonna show.
Okay. Well, it's taking off.
Shut the fuck up. Y'all
It's
niggas
taking
lying.
off.
That's all it showed. It showed that, then it showed them sharing at the rocket. And look how wait. That's what they showed.
It is at night.
Taking off. But then what I'm
It
saying
is at
is,
night, though.
come on, Joe. Why they couldn't show them in the cockpit with the camera fucking going up in space, nigga? Come on, man. They're lying, dog. Them niggas lying. They are lying. Look at that nigga. Look how much fire that is, dog. You tell me that camera ain't gonna get burnt from fucking being in the back of the damn thing? Them cameras strong enough to be in space, look like they say, bro. They just don't want to show you where they're going, my nigga. Nah, lead the rocket, bro. Yeah, and then look what the camera view gonna change to.
Supersonic. I call out there indicating the vehicle's traveling faster than the speed of sound.
Look at all the comments again. All these fucking fools. Fool.
Stage 1, throttle on.
All these fools is fool.
Now that we're past max Q.
Copy 1 Bravo.
That 1 Bravo indicator are different modes that are called.
That's pretty cool, though.
The ground teams and the crew to track.
It's showing you the
Nah,
velocity.
nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. That ain't cool. They're stealing people money.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga, whatever, nigga. But they can't show what's going on in space.
Let's pull back up the comments of them people getting their money stolen.
As well as
They look pretty content, Ellie, getting their money stolen.
Indicate, but so far we're hearing
it says supersonic.
Performance of the Falcon 9 on its ride uphill. 1 minute 53 seconds into flight.
Look at all that fire, but then they could put camera behind the motherfucking afterburners. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Come on, nigga. You telling me they could show that? Bitch, show the front.
Followed quickly by stage separation. And
you want to see the problem is now you don't see the cockpit. You want to see the cockpit
on the second stage.
That's what it is. You want to see them inside of the shuttle, right?
I want to see what they're doing inside, nigga.
You want to see them sitting in the seat.
It should be easy to record from inside. They got camera that can record. Nigga, it should be easy to. Joe, wait, hold up. It should be easier to record from the inside because it's less fucking elements that's gonna fuck with the camera. And apparently it showed that they have cameras that could go into space, they claim, that could wouldn't cut out. So why the fuck they only showing us the fucking shit of the afterburners, you feel me?
As well as ignition of that second stage.
Yeah, that's all they're gonna show. Look.
Yeah, they have not showed the cockpit in this video at all.
Astronauts to orbit. Beautiful view there on the left-hand side of your screen coming from the first stage.
Hold on, and this is what they're gonna show.
Which, as you can see, is still gaining in
easily
altitude.
take the shit into the atmosphere, turn that shit around, and then come land that shit back down. Look, man, look. Thing is lying, dog.
Meanwhile,
That's
we're
all you're gonna
tracking
see.
good
After that, that's
performance
all you're gonna
on
see.
that MVAC engine.
Okay, so that's all we're gonna
Right
see.
now,
then.
about
Let's-
now, if
Periodic
that black
phone
side,
calls about
if
once every minute.
if that black side
Status
right there,
of
right,
trajectory.
you would see
Uh-huh.
all the
Second
fucking
stage
lights from every
astronaut
CT lighting up, my
or
nigga.
inside
Until
Crew
they
Dragon
fucking
Endeavor.
that shit get too far,
We'll
nigga.
also
You
be
don't see
hearing
nothing,
call-outs.
nigga.
Just like you
Okay.
heard just there, as we pass
All
through
right,
the various
so-
ground stations.
Look what they're
along
looking at, bro.
There
That's still, nigga. That's still a landing area, bro.
Your issue is not seeing like a shot like this the whole mission, like of them being inside of the cockpit while it's taking off
4,
and going in the
3,
orbit.
2, 1.
Like,
Engines full power.
yeah. I think that's your issue, what you highlighting. They're not showing the inside of the cockpit while they're taking off.
No, they're not showing nothing, bro. All they're showing is when them niggas laying there about to take off.
Okay. So
All right. You ain't gonna.
that's
find
why
nothing,
you
nigga.
that's why you
For-
don't believe.
Wait. So for 30-something years, all they have showed you was them niggas flying off and coming down. More than that, probably. More than 30-something years. Probably more.
I think they have some missions where they're showing the cockpit of them while they're taking off in the plane, or while they're taking off in the space shuttle. I think they got some videos of that.
Nigga, that should be one of the
Also,
that should be one of the first ones, bro. That should be one of the first ones that come up, my nigga. Because see what the fuck going on. Niggas don't want to just look at the rocket all day, bro.
hold on. I got some videos to show you.
Yeah, show me some video.
All right. Hold on, let me share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at. Dude Perfect goes in outer
Joining us
space.
for New Shepard's 6th human flight. Today's astronaut crew is secure in their seats, waiting to launch to space. In seat number 4 is Kobe Cotton.
Flight Vector, New Shepard is go for launch.
All right, let's speed this shit up.
Command is set. 2, 1.
Yeah, nigga, see that. All they're gonna do is do a fucking build up. Just a bullshit.
Let's go to the point where they take off.
Like it's that.
To space.
So why
There
NASA
you
ain't
go.
do it? So
Every
so
angle of what
if
you
Do
wanna
Perfect
see.
do it, why NASA ain't do it? If Do Perfect do it, why NASA ain't do it?
Technically, that's through Blue Origin, and Blue Origin is owned by what's that dude name who owned Amazon? Jeff Bezos. He owns Amazon, and that it's like a thing where they're trying to do commercial flights to outer space. So it's more of a tourist attraction. They're trying to get more people involved to buy into that. So that's why you get all of the angles, and it kind of look promotional. It almost looked like a movie how they're doing it, so they could glamorize flights to space. It's another guy, Richard Brunson, who does it. I think the difference between NASA and Blue Origin and SpaceX and even Richard Brunson is they're doing it more so as a business, whereas NASA is doing it as almost like another agency from the government. You know what I mean? They're more so government subsidized. You feel me? These are like businessmen, billionaire CEOs that basically are funding their own space exploration and getting funding from NASA that's getting funding from the government. So they could kind of do it how they want to do it. You feel me? So let me pull up the other one. Virgin Galactic, yes. Virgin Galactic. I think, is that the one? Yeah, here it goes. This is what I was trying to tell you the other day. There are space flights that are more commercial. They get all these angles that you want to see. There you go.
5, 3, 2, 1. Release. Fire.
They also have the takeoff of this. If you want to watch the takeoff, I just went to the video of them thrusting off from it.
So they got somebody else recording that? They got more than one person in space recording that? How are they able to just have? They have more than one person now in space for them to be able to record that. Them niggas.
No,
not,
they have cameras.
people
They have cameras set up on the spacecraft. They have a bunch of different cameras from different angles. See, tail cone. They have it marked on there.
Right there, the angle right there, it had to have the angle right there. It had to have like a fucking bot camera just sitting there taking views of the fucking plane moving, bro.
Well, I don't know exactly what type of camera or equipment that they're using to put on there, but it's got to be highly sophisticated. That dude's a billionaire. That's Richard Brunson. He's had this project, Virgin Galactic.
But hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Them fucking that view had just now them taking off, bro. When they were showing them the flying road, bro. Where did they get that view from? They had some other people in space. Like where did they get that view from?
The one from the ground, the view from the ground. Is that what you're talking about? When they first showed
me they were zooming in from the ground all the way to where they were in space, bro.
Yep. They have lenses that can capture that on video. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they have okay, well, at the end of the day, there you have it. You know, all of the different angles that you're looking for from NASA, you're getting from 2 other companies as well. So, I mean, I don't know, man. What was your next thing that you don't necessarily believe that they've told you for years?
There's a lot of things that they told me that I don't believe.
Do you believe that the Earth is round, or do you believe it's flat? No, I'm asking you. Let's go down the conspiracy rabbit hole. Do you believe the Earth is round or flat?
Well, I still don't believe those 2 videos that you showed me.
Okay, and, we're moving on. Let's move forward. Let's move forward with another one. Do you believe the Earth is round or flat?
I guess it's round.
You guess it's round?
I mean, ain't no other way. Yeah, ain't no other way it's proven any other way. The flat thing is kind of I don't know. It makes it makes sense for it to be more round.
Okay. All right. So you believe that it is round? You believe the Earth is round?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you believe that dinosaurs existed? Do you believe that dinosaurs existed?
Well, I mean, a lot of the fossils inside the museums isn't real, but they have exploration that they found dinosaur bones and shit. So I mean, I guess one thing I don't believe is that they get the fuel from the dinosaur bones. That I don't like why they call it fossil fuel. No.
Oh, so you don't believe in the process in which they came up with that term, fossil fuels? You don't believe in that?
Fossil fuel. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, you're welcome to believe whatever you want to believe about it, but that's what they identify, those natural gases in the earth that we use to make gasoline and other shit with. They label them as fossil fuels. Whether you believe they come from old fossils or not, I'm not sure of even the process of why they call it fossil fuels anymore. Because fucking with you, we're going to go down a million rabbit holes and we're going to find out a detail that was left out. We think it might be fossil fuels, but it might be something else. So let's find out exactly why fossil fuels are called fossil fuels, Ellie. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay.
Not from no dinosaur bones.
Here we go. Fossil fuels is a hydrocarbon containing material formed naturally in Earth's crust from the remains of dead plants and animals that is extracted and burned as a fuel. The main fossil fuels are coal, oil, natural gas. Fossil fuels may be burned to provide heat for use directly. Okay, so they are made from old plants, dead remains of animals and stuff like that. That's why they call them focil fuels. The prehistoric.
We particularly talk about dinosaurs.
Yeah, so
about dinosaurs. I never said nothing about plants and all the other stuff. Yeah.
Well, technically, a dinosaur was considered an animal. So, and it's in Earth's crust. But I mean, Ellie, I'm not here to fight you on whether dinosaurs are the main source of fossil fuels or not. I'm just going by what it says. It just says that the remains of dead plants and animals in Earth's crust. I don't know how deep you have to drill in order to get fossil fuels, but I imagine it's pretty deep. That's why they got those oil rigs drilling deep into the earth. And I would think that something that's been around millions of years ago would be deep in the Earth's crust. So maybe it might be dinosaurs down there, but maybe it might be some other creature that you know about that the rest of the world doesn't know about. Okay. So what's next? Let's see what the next thing what was the next thing that you don't necessarily believe is real or you have your reservations about it. We did dinosaurs. You're not specifically sure about it, but you don't know about fossil fuels either. Flat Earth, you said it's round. You still not sold on the space shuttle thing. What about, I just had it in my head. I should have wrote that shit down. What about monkeys and man? Do you believe men came from monkeys? Do you believe that? No. Darwin's theory? You don't believe in Darwin's theory?
No.
So what do you think?
No, because if that's the case, it's still.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Go ahead. I was going to ask you, where do you think we came from? I said, where do you think we came from? If you don't believe in Darwin's theory, where do you think that humans
believe we came
originated?
From monkeys, and that was the case. Well, shit. I believe two ways. I believe we came from somewhere else, or I believe that we came from Earth, from the soil, bro.
The soil.
Them two ways. Yeah.
You believe that we came
Whoever
from the
created us from whatever. Yeah, came from the earth. Whoever created us, he created us for whatever material that was, you feel me, available to him at the time when he created it. All right. Or we came from another planet, from another being. I don't know. You feel me?
Okay, so with the first theory, right? So we coming from another planet. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that theory. That's not a far out theory to me, right? Us coming from another planet and this, that, and the third, because our intelligence is very unique. Our intelligence as man on the face of the earth is very unique. So I wouldn't dismiss that theory. The us coming from the dirt, right? I want to understand. I want to make sure I'm being clear when I say I want to understand what was it? What was it? Are you going biblical? Do you think that we were created from the dirt and the woman was fashioned out of our rib? You think that is something that you agree with? Do you agree with that context of it?
Yeah. I could also smoke it back at that.
Okay, so the biblical version also is something that you subscribe to as well. So both the biblical version and then your bro kind of what you think. Okay. So those are the two ones that in your mind.
I don't believe he came from monkeys.
Okay. All right.
Because it's still no people evolving from monkeys.
Okay. And with the biblical version of what you believe, then do you subscribe to the other things that were said about human existence and the earth being wiped out by floods and fires and bears and ghosts? Believe in all those other things too?
Well, I can subscribe. You see, you can't fully subscribe. I can't fully subscribe to everything the book has said, but some of the things I could probably subscribe to, like with the flood and stuff like that. Yes, I could subscribe to the flood because the guy, what's his name? Hold on, he got a documentary on
Ben
Netflix.
Carson.
What's his name?
You talking about Ben Carson?
Nah.
Okay.
Again.
And is this like a scholar? Is this like a professor or somebody that is, a theologist or somebody like that?
Well, he worked Area 51 as a scientist.
Okay. He worked in Area 51 as a scientist.
Yeah.
And that makes his claim. That makes his claim more reputable to you?
No. I mean, no. It's not just. It's a lot of people who was researching that they had floods and stuff like that from bones that they was picking up and artifacts that they was finding. You feel me? That back then, whatever time close to where they was talking about in the Bible, it had a flood, or if it's not that time, around that time, it had a big flood that wiped everything.
So like a world tsunami. A world.
What? Yeah.
A world tsunami.
His name is Bob Lozar. Yeah, Bob Lozar.
Bob Lozar.
Yeah.
That's
one of the that's one of the guys. It's a whole bunch of guys. It's a whole bunch of guys, but I mean, I would have to sit here and go through and find them out right now that who actually went to school to do like research for stuff like that. Who was saying that they had flood stuff like that. I mean, I have to go through and look for it right now, baby. Do we have we look for it right now?
Okay. I found him.
We really want to say it?
I found him. I found the Bob Lozar guy that you're talking about. Okay. This is the Bob Lozar guy that you referring to. An American physicist. Oh, he looked like a serial killer. Oh, God. Robert Scott Lozard, American conspiracy theorist and self-proclaimed physicist who claimed he was hired in the late 80s to reverse engineer extraterrestrial technology. So he's a self-proclaimed physicist and he's a conspiracy theorist. Okay. What's his background? He graduated from high school late and bottom third of the class. The only science course he took was a chemistry class. He subsequently attended Pierce Junior College in Los Angeles, California. Lazard worked as a technician for a contractor company, provided support staff for Los Angeles Alamos Minos Physics Facility and Los Alamos National Laboratory. He filed for bankruptcy in 1986, where he described himself as a self-employed film processor. Lozar owns and operated United Nuclear Scientific Equipment and Supplies, which sells a variety of materials and chemicals. So he kind of landed on his feet. Only in America can a white guy be crazy and still land on his feet. Yeah, so he's basically.
I mean, it's a whole bunch of other guys, but that's the one who came to my mind because I mean, he literally had fucking classes he was teaching for fucking the science with the physics and shit that he said he was doing. But I mean,
right?
Hey, you could make people look crazy, simple as that, and you went on.
I can't make them look crazy. Hey. The internet make them look crazy, Ellie. You know,
I didn't say you. I didn't say you. I did not 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 say you.
I just pull up the first thing that crazy. But I'm just saying, I just pull up the first thing that Google pulls up. I mean, if there's verification of his credentials.
I mean, he have a whole series of Netflix where he have actually people who actually, you feel me, do studies for this shit, and they went through a whole thing about finding out. You feel me? I mean, it's called ancient ancestors or some shit like that.
It's called very good film production too. Very good film production. People could put together anything and put claims and stuff behind it, but the credibility.
You're right, but
the credibility is more so what makes it valid or not. You feel me? Like, you know, that dude ain't really have any credibility from what we read about his profile. But that's neither here nor there. Do you have another person? Another conspiracy theorist I would love to go through. No, Alex Jones. Do you think Alex Jones, a lot of things he says, you think he's off? Or you think he's, you know?
Well, I mean, some of the things he said was legit. Well, he was talking about it's a lot of people out here who is pedophiles and like to rape little kids and stuff like that. You feel me? In the music industry and the entertainment business and stuff like that. Yeah. You feel me? It's a lot of stuff like he was talking about, like how they dropped the coronavirus on us and all the shit like that. Yeah, I mean, everything I can't subscribe to, like I said, but some things he was right about.
Okay, so let's rewind that back. So, are you talking about Alex Jones and the Jeffrey Epstein Island and the Bohemian Grove and all of that other stuff?
Yeah,
right. I don't. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you like this here. When it comes to all of that, you know, that private island, big powerful politicians, pedophilia shit, I am 100% with you on that, and I definitely would not dismiss that from the realm of possibility, because one thing I understand about men with power, the one thing that they want is more power, and sometimes that means the subjugation of the less fortunate. You feel me? So that's in line with what powerful men do. You know, some of the things that we hear about girls going to Dubai and they're paying the shit on them, and you know, have babies, fuck them, and tigers and shit. You know, I don't know. You feel me? Like some of the wild, crazy, far out things that I've heard, I can never dismiss.
I mean, they powerful men using this. Say they be doing that shit, man. They be doing that shit.
Yeah. So
there's a lot of wild people that be doing that shit, man.
That I'm 100% with you in. I don't think that that's necessarily a conspiracy, like in the sense that it's like far out there. I think that it's definitely a theory. I think that it's definitely been proven in certain instances with like guys like Harvey Weinstein, guys like R. Kelly. They get to a certain level of power, and you know, they feel like they're untouchable. You feel me? So it's not beyond the realm of possibility. And to a certain degree, they are untouchable. You feel me? In certain ways, but that's only because people are afraid and they don't call them out when it happens all the time. They're afraid of what could happen to their career. They're afraid of what could happen to them, you know? And I think that more people should definitely call individuals out like that, you know, so it could, at least the knowledge is out there about this person, so they don't just keep going around doing wicked shit to people. So yeah, when it comes to that, you're not too off base. So some of your theories ain't all that crazy. The coronavirus thing, what was that one? I remember you telling me about that one for the longest.
I mean, yeah, there was saying that all that shit, and adopted and really if you release it out to the world, you can't really stop it. If you could smell, if you could choke with a mask on through through a mask, I mean, the protection of having a mask is not really valid. You feel me? And they've been saying that. And then the vaccine that they gave out, the mRNA vaccine, is not really legit. You feel me? Because a guy, Dr. McCullough, the one who made the mRNA vaccine, said it himself, like, it's not meant to combat the coronavirus, because the coronavirus is a man-made virus that could like modify the longer it stays in the body. You feel me? Okay. And I mean, shit, Harvey, I mean, fucking Fauci in court right now trying to answer to his crimes against humanity. You feel me? For concocting a virus in China, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta look these things up. They don't have them shits in court.
Yeah, 100%, man. That coronavirus shit, I think that at the end of the day, you know, it was some like social experiment that went wrong to a certain degree. So, you know, I got my own reservations about that. Like I said, I had it. My reaction to it was very minimal. Like, I lost taste for like a week or something like that. But for the most part, you know, I got sinuses after that because I will tell you some lingering effect of getting it.
Yeah.
I've never really had sinuses before that.
Yeah.
And after that, now I got, well, not sinuses, allergies. Now, like, my shit get clogged up at random times. But you know what that also could be attributed to? I was staying in this studio apartment, like, down the street from where I stay now. And the motherfuckers had a rat infestation and probably asbestos in the wall, man. So I don't know, man. And that AC they had like a little wall unit AC in that bitch. Boy, nigga was out here thugging it for real, boy. And it was some motley conditions. So that could have been a cause of allergies and congestion and stuff like that. You know, you never know nowadays. I had to get the fuck up out of there though, bro. But one thing I will tell you. Hold on, let me say this, man. That's not a fucking that. I don't know if it is a conspiracy. I don't know if it's not, but I know that the rent prices in Florida is fucking wild, bro. The rent prices in Florida, they're going insane, my nigga. Dog. They raised my shit for the fourth time in a year. Shit, buck wild, bro. So I don't know if it's a conspiracy. I don't know if it's because of the New Yorkers moving down or whatever it is, but that shit is buck wild. You know. But more to your point, what was you gonna say again?
Nah, I was just saying that even with people who were vaccinated, I remember when they was telling us that, oh yeah, if you're not vaccinated, watch out for the people not. If you look, the ones who is, they could like pass on whatever shit they got inside of them to you if you keep like fucking with them type shit. You feel me? Like sharing bodily fluids and stuff like that. Because I mean, if you look, there's a lot of people who after they got the job, they start developing fucking heart conditions. The fucking females' periods start messing up. Some females can't get pregnant. I mean, it's 1,042 sites to the vaccine if you got that motherfucker. And like I said, them niggas still fighting in court to release the evidence of what's in the vaccine when they was trying for 7 years, the side effects. You feel me? So it's a whole bunch of shit.
What makes you I want to ask you this question, Ellie, right quick. What makes you interested to look this shit up or find out about this shit? What makes you interested? What makes you feel like this is important information that you have to look into all the time?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I look up into a lot of stuff. That's not just one of the things. That's just a couple of the things. I mean, this is our little first live stream. You feel me? I got to come up with some things that I should be looking up to show you why You feel me? All of it is not crazy, and the reasons why. I mean, the reasons why is to know what's going on. Like, wouldn't you want to know what's going on in the world? Like, would you listen to remember how they was doing the mass campaign to get the shots and to like, wouldn't you want to know what the fuck you taking?
Sure. Of course.
Listening to everybody.
Of course, if it directly affects me and if it directly affects anyone, I would say, yeah, look it up. But what about the stuff that doesn't directly affect anyone? Like the moon landing. Why do you look that shit up? Why is that important to you?
I mean, that was just bro. Come on. It's just a lot of things. Like, that's not just why you put out that one. It's a lot of things, bro. It's a lot of things that I be looking into, man. That's just one of the things that I came across that looking into, bro.
Okay. And a lot of these streams, like when you stumble upon this stuff, right? What makes you feel like this is valid information? What says to Ellie that this information that I got is true? And I know it's true. How do you verify?
For what, the moon landing?
For all of the information you get, what is your
landing?
process with any of it? What is your process for verifying the information? Or do you have a process of verifying the information? Or you just look at it and you just read it and you see it and you like go with it? I'm trying to give the audience an insight into your way of thinking.
Certain things.
Certain things you have a process of verifying what it is, and other things you don't verify it. You just go with it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, honest man. I could take that. I could take a person that admits when they don't know anything about something or when they know something about something. So that's okay. So
I still haven't gotten wait. I still haven't gotten debunked on the fact that NASA hadn't went there. I mean, you showed me some other company. You ain't showing me NASA. You feel me? NASA ain't, I guess, getting billions of dollars from people, and they can't even do that. You feel me? So
okay.
I mean, that was the thing. You showed me something else, which is fine. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. But I mean, the whole topic was NASA didn't do it. You feel me?
Yeah, NASA didn't have the camera angles that you wanted of the outer space flights. Yeah, I get it. But it's numerous videos of them going in outer space. I mean, we could search for those videos all day. I just want to kind of keep understanding, keep trying to get an understanding of your way of thinking. So, what is? I noticed that you follow like a lot of entertainment stuff, right? What is it about that entertainment stuff that you find interesting? Like the Blueface and Krishans of the world, and the academics and the Charleston Whites of the world. Because we started off talking about Charleston White, but what is it that
it's not really more so? I guess entertainment. You feel me? I guess it's just to feed the mind of funniness that's going on around in social media and stuff like that. But I mean,
stay up to date, stay relevant.
Yeah.
So what is it? I want to know your thoughts on that Blueface Krishan thing with her bonking him in the head and stuff like that. Do you you are a toxic person. You specialize in toxicity. So do you think
what? How am I toxic, man?
Come on, Ellie. Let's not do this now. I know you pretty well to know that you're a very toxic person.
Okay, here we go.
All right. And without trying to put you on Front Street about the relationships that you get into and how toxic you are in them, I just want to know, as a person that's well experienced in toxicity, bro, come on, bro. Let me get to the point first, and then you could do your ad libs and stuff like that. I just want to know, as a person that's well experienced in toxicity.
Oh my God!
Like, what would you do if you was in Blueface shoes? What would you do? I know what you would do.
First of all, I wouldn't be in Blueface shoes because I wouldn't be dealing with a bitch like that. That's one. But let's just play devil's advocate. Let's say I was Blueface in that moment, and that bitch cracked me outside head with the fucking bottle, and he had a concussion. I think he had a concussion, so he couldn't really do nothing, right? Okay.
When you came through, what you would have did? When you came to.
When I came to my senses, right? And this is our relationship that you see already. I would have whooped that ass, bro. G shit.
Now, why would you would have whooped? Why would you have got up and
then I would have fucked. Then I would have fucked the friends. You feel me? I would have fucked all her friends, and I would have tried.
I want to know the first part. Why would that be your first reaction to get up and sock her and shit? Why would that be your first reaction?
What you mean, nigga? She cracked me upside the head with the fucking bottle, nigga. Whatever I tell her, it ain't had to escalate to where you crack me upside the head with a fucking bottle. You feel me? I mean, this is our relationship. I'm Blueface. You want me to be Blueface? I'm being Blueface right now. He probably did sock her upside her shit when the camera wasn't rolling. That's what I'm saying. When the camera wasn't rolling, I would have do what the fuck Charleston White said. You fucking hit a bitch with the fucking bat knuckle right in the back of. You feel me? Don't leave a mark. Yeah, nigga. That's that old school shit. You feel me? But nah. Wouldn't you think? But nah. Me, I want to be with her.
But I'm saying though, with the right response, I think that always the best response to a situation like that, rather than get yourself hemmed up or make yourself look like the fool, is always to kind of just lead a bitch alone, like forever. Like if she ever,
that's what I'm saying. But you want me to be Blueface.
But I'm saying you could have chose any route. You could have chose any route. You had a bunch of different options, and you said that I would have got up and socked her in her shit. She gave me a concussion. That's your response. Not on
camera.
Not on camera. No, I'm just saying that's your response in general, to get up and sock her and shit. So I would think that I mean, it's a natural human reaction. If somebody hits you, you're gonna be upset, and you're gonna want to get your lick back. I think
if it was a nigga, I would have killed that nigga.
I think that it take a certain level of composure and self-control to get hit upside your head and, you know, get up and just like, man, fuck this shit, and like walk away. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't scare a bitch. I'm not telling you that. Nah, somebody put their hands on you, they don't got no right to put their hands on you. You know, you scare the shit out of a motherfucker. Me personally, I motherfucking shake that motherfucker up. You hit me, motherfucker. Like, what's wrong with you? Type of shit, and then walk away. You know, I'd shake the shit out of her ass if she did some shit like that to me, and then walk away.
Well, to be honest with you, like I said, I wouldn't got hit with the bottle, bro, because he should have known his bitch was crazy. He should always be with his guard up. You feel me? That nigga was just slipping.
Yeah, no, I don't think that.
That nigga was just slipping.
A part of me want to believe, but a part of me want to believe they doing this shit for publicity, because there's no way in fuck.
I think so, bro.
You got millions of dollars and you always into some shit with your female, bro. Like I just don't understand that type of thinking. I don't understand that line of thinking. Even if you don't got millions of dollars, even if you broke, nigga, I don't give a fuck if I got 50 cents, $50. I don't care, bro. I'm just not gonna be always into some shit with you. Like after a while, either you gonna get sick of me or I'm gonna get sick of you.
Yeah.
So I think that it's that's a communication thing. I think that they both got immaturity issues on a certain level, because when you can't communicate with a person that just says, you don't know how to use the right words, you don't know how to control your temper or your emotions. So I think that they both need to grow the fuck up a little bit. But yeah. What were you saying again?
Yeah, I wouldn't like if it get to the point where she getting violent like that and you get violent back like that, I don't see the point in even being in a relationship with a bitch, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie though. That pussy wet.
It'd be hard. It's hard to leave
when
it's like that, huh? It's hard to leave when it's like that.
But you know what? It's Blueface's fault though. That's why she the way she is. It's Blueface's fault though. He started with the bullshit. You feel me? If he was a real nigga, he could have snapped that shit out of her. You feel me? He was the one who let that shit escalate to what it is, and she just matched him with the same energy. And because she's a toxic female, and females kind of like fuck with it, she could get more, you feel me, publicity over this shit. Because a lot of bitches dealing with niggas who be beat ass and they can't whoop their ass. But now you got a bitch like Christian Rock who showing you that my nigga rap be knocking niggas out on stage, but when it comes to me, I be fading his ass. Hands up, nigga. Watch me crack him in his head with a bottle. Boop, right in his motherfucking head.
You know what's crazy?
Go get that nigga.
You know what else I also seen that's wild about that whole situation? I also seen an interview where they was talking. They said that that somebody had a dinner at the White House. It was some shit, like some podcast that they was on with this guy. I seen him come on the Breakfast Club before. I think his name is Jason Lee. And on it, I think he had told him that he had a dinner at the White House with Biden and Kamala Harris, and Blueface and Krishan was the conversation. Now, I want to know how in the hell of all the things to think about, all the things in the world to talk about, all the things that are happening in culture and society. Say, for instance, Kyrie Irving at the time with his squabble with the Nets and how they was trying to buck break him. Kanye West and his dispute with Adidas and the Jewish community and how they felt about his statements that he's made. They're trying to basically bring back Jim Crow in Jackson, Mississippi. There's a bill that they passed in their Senate over there to bring back Jim. I saw that like all of these political pertinent shit, right? All of that, things that they could be bringing light
the crash
to.
In Oklahoma. The crash in Ohio. That shit, bro.
It's just so much other shit that is more important than that. But they choose Kamala Harris and Biden to talk about that. I know this is supposed to be more entertaining and shit like that, and it is more entertaining, but that shit right there is some whack ass shit, bro. It's definitely some whack ass shit, and I'm definitely gonna go in on Crash Culture next time I record an episode. I'm trying to think about what part I want to go in about, either the war in Ukraine or shit like that. Where I don't see shit getting done,
how they funding 40 to $100 million in Ukraine, and we got black people right here still struggling.
Yeah.
So, niggas getting free money, and then I think the president. They got the president in court for like just flaunting off the money, just spending the money on expensive yachts and all kind of bullshit. You feel me?
Well, like I said,
all type of shit.
Like I said, man, I'm gonna talk about all of that on Crash Culture because it's supposed to be more serious podcast. This is more so just us shooting the shit, us talking our shit or whatever, catching up and whatnot. But yeah, that's definitely a topic for another day. But man, I just don't know, man. Sometimes I look at the lay of the land. I look at how shit going right now. I just don't understand it. You feel me? But
Them niggas trying to ban TikTok. Them hoes are crazy.
yeah, you seen that shit? They just passed a bill in the Senate for banning TikTok. Boy, I wonder what they're gonna do.
They're gonna go crazy.
They're gonna go buck wild. But you know what? You always got Twitter. I tell people this all the time. Twitter is like
no. The next one is Kick. The next one is Kick. That's the next one. Kick.
I don't fuck with Kick. That's like live streaming or something like that.
What you mean? Whoa! Hold up, bro. You don't know what's going on. So here's the fuckery that's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aiden Ross. You know how Aiden Ross. You know Aiden Ross, right?
Yeah, the streamer. Yeah.
This Jewish nigga. Yeah, this Jewish nigga getting a contract to go to Kick for 150. It's basically like
150 million.
Like, set up just like yeah, nigga, a year to go to Kick. Just Aiden Ross alone.
I'd go to Kick too if I was him.
Yeah, he got banned. He got banned from Twitch, so he went to Kick. They give him a contract deal to go over there, and Kick is basically the Wild Wild West of Twitch. It's just set up just like Twitch, but you could do porn, sell fucking gambling, all type of shit in that motherfucker, bro. You feel me?
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean that is
over there, and they're trying to get Tyson, man. They're trying to get all the big streamers.
But that is how you defeat your competitors. You go where they're not willing to go. When they put regulations and restrictions, you put deregulations, and you unrestrict people, and you give them the freedom to choose. I think that is definitely how they could beat Twitch. But I think Twitch is like, one of those companies. Now they gotten so big in such a short amount of time, it's almost too big to fail. But again, it's all on how they make the app, right? If they make the app real easy to use, if they make it good quality, they do enough promotion with it, and they start integrating it with different shit, like Twitch and YouTube are integrated with Sony. You feel me? So like if you start, like how big of a platform Twitch is, if you stream something, right, you can share it directly from your
Jeff Bezos over Twitch.
See, so that's why they got so big in such a short amount of time. You feel me? And that's why they get partnered with Amazon and stuff like that. Those partnerships from companies turning into like a conglomerate is what make them bigger, is what make more people use them, and is what makes it so hard for people to just be like, all right, fuck this shit. I'm leaving. I'm going over here to this app. And I'm going to blow them up. I'm going to make them big. Because all of these guys, what happened is the original owners of these apps, they just want to get the app big enough, and they want to pump up the value of it enough just to sell it. You feel me? And once somebody come and give them an offer they can't refuse, they're going to sell it. You feel me? And then after that, somebody's going to be in control. Somebody else is going to be in control of it. It's like Instagram. Instagram got pumped up to be big enough to a point where it was rivaling Facebook. Facebook started cloning the technology and the stuff they started introducing on their app. And they were just like, Facebook was like, well, we're going to keep cloning the stuff you're doing unless you buy you out. Snapchat, I never really used Snapchat right like that. So I don't know how big Snapchat ever got. I know it's big.
Snapchat was the first one. Snapchat was the first one to start doing the story shit. And the Instagram and Facebook stuff to copy me.
Oh, okay. All right. So at the end of the day, bro, like I think that the problem is a lot of these companies are selling. Once they get big enough, they sell just so they can get the quick bread, the owner or whatever, and they don't want to deal with it no more, and they move on. And these big tech giants, that's what they do. That's always what big companies have done in America. Once you're so big as a company, you buy the little company so they can't compete with you anymore. And then you could do whatever you want to do. You kind of got carte blanche over the whole industry with this. You feel me? So, I think that the smaller companies, the up and coming companies that's getting bigger, I think they need to stop selling like that. I'm glad Elon Musk bought Twitter, to be honest with you. even though he did some things I don't necessarily agree with on Twitter, he as a person I don't necessarily agree with on most of the shit that he does, especially with his Tesla car company.
They say
But
the word. They say the word nigga. They said the word nigga was the most. But
yeah, but I was gonna say that him buying Twitter and him kind of opening it up to people or creators or whoever who wants to post whatever they want to post without fear of being banned or restricted or whatever. You know, I think that that's cool. And then he's releasing all of the files from different companies paying for them. You know, it's a bunch of good shit that he's doing with that app, where a lot of people felt like, you know, one side of the aisle felt like he was gonna run it into the ground. But what were you saying again?
no, I was saying that the word nigga was the most used word when he take that shit over. Same day.
Yeah. I mean, nigga is probably one of the most used words on all the social media apps. I think you can go in Facebook. You could probably do it on YouTube. You could go on almost any app and type in the word nigga, and you could post it.
Say, bro.
But if you type in the word cracker and you post it,
you say cracker,
like
it's a rap.
Yeah, it's a rap. Or it's a rap, bro. Trust me. I've tested this thing myself. It's a rap. Oh, did you see this?
I got a
hold on. I don't think that they could. I want to see if they ban this stream, if they restrict this stream from me showing this shit, bro. That'd be some crazy shit, bro.
What?
Hold on.
Are we into the shits?
Nah. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Oh man, I don't know if anybody's seen. I showed this shit to somebody, bro. And hold on. I showed this shit to somebody at work, and they was just like, "What the fuck?" All right, check this shit out.
Hey, how's it going?
Why don't you step out? Take that shit off your head, monkey!
Sure that black monkey would fuck you are!
Fucking Mother Earth, make sure I get my nut. And if she bleeds gold, they should crown me King Tut. Nat King Cole, King Solomon, these nuts. Patricia fucking oil, you'll get rich when I bust. Fucking Mother Earth, I'm starting to get dizzy. I made that bitch created the Mississippi River, my nigga took a trip.
What you looking at, Cracker?
What's your name, Cracker? Michael.
What the fuck?
Yo,
God.
I seen this during the pandemic, bro. This shit was wild.
And you are Cracker.
You seen the movie?
No.
Welcome back.
I'll tell you the story about it in a minute.
Oh God, this nigga Superman punched this nigga.
I was Yo, I seen that during the pandemic. Don't ask me how I always find like wild shit like that, but I seen that during the pandemic. You feel me? And it's not a real movie. First of all, it's not a real movie. It's a director. It's like a film director, you know, very accomplished guy or whatever. And he had an idea to come out with that, you know, during the George Floyd riots and all of that stuff like that, as like a fuck you to all of the White Lives Matter people that were kind of counter protesting Black Lives Matter in a time when Black people's lives seem not to matter to the country again on the public national stage. So I think that was his way of saying fuck you. The dude is not even from America, to be honest with you. I'll tell you. The director. It's gonna do this stupid shit every time I hit the A button. All right, I had to turn that shit off. Yeah, I knew it was gonna do that. I knew it was gonna do that shit. All right. They gave it a 3 out of 10. The director. All right. Let me show you him. Dale Rasingi or Rastingi or whatever that, I don't know what the fuck kind of name is that. I know he's not from America. I know that. So he like I said, he created this as a fuck you to get back at them. As you can see, he made a bunch of music videos for famous rappers like Soulja Boy, Jim Jones, Charlie Wilson, and whatnot. So he's worked on a lot of projects, and you know, his resume or his portfolio is what it is. Oh, IBM won't let me go to his resume, but let's see if we can find him on. I would imagine that nobody's working with him anymore after he made that shit. I would imagine nobody wants to work with him.
Hell no.
After he made that shit, they like, hell no. All right, let's see.
I mean, you got movies
Shady
of
Grove,
them fucking enslaving us. What the fuck?
Hip Hop Witch, Urban Massacre.
They got movies
of them doing the same thing.
He worked on Hocus Pocus.
Ain't that a Disney movie?
Yeah. BET Best whatever. Also, okay, so he's more of a music video type of guy. Oh, okay. So he always gonna have work because he's been working with the brothers. No wonder why he came out with some shit like that. You feel me? He been working on a lot of hip hop music videos. You see all this shit? Method Man, Redman, Tyga, Yo Gotti, Young Berg, Jim Jones again, a bunch of Jim Jones music videos, Ace Hood. So yeah, he's been working with the brothers for a long time. So I'm guessing that's probably his fuck you back at people. And I think I seen an interview where he was talking about it.
Movies of them doing the opposite. What the fuck? They got movies of them doing the shit to us.
His nickname is Rage. Wow.
Yeah, countless movies.
Let me see if I can find that interview. The fuck? I should have never set that damn button to do that shit. Now it's gonna do you. Do you hear the crickets when I press the button? You don't hear the crickets when I press the button? Okay, so it's only doing it to me. It's only doing it to me. I got this like soundboard shit that does these crickets every time I press the button.
Oh.
Every time I press the button A.
Oh wow.
It's really fucking annoying. Oh, here we go. Here you go.
It has already broken records, and not a soul has seen the show. Cracker, a new series, explores what happens when a white supremacist is thrust into a world where the oppressed have white skin.
He didn't even. I don't even think they let him drop the series yet, bro.
Who is the director of said show? How are you doing today?
Good, brother. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it very much.
Good to have you, man. We debuted the trailer for Cracker on allhiphop.com, and it went through the roof immediately. So I have to ask you before we get into all the detailed questions, what has been the feedback so far?
It's been explosive. I created it to have people see racism through a new lens, as an artistic, a freedom choice as a filmmaker, and like any artist can write and produce whatever they want. It's a moment that I felt was needed, and yeah, I've got a tremendous amount of support from the community. Most of the pushback has been mostly from white people. And I don't mean that negatively.
Of course.
For the most part,
of course. They got movies of them doing the same shit.
And it was meant to spark a conversation, which obviously has been taking place not just here in America, but all over the world.
Yeah.
What have been some of the specifics on the pushbacks? Like, what has it, like what specifically are people saying?
I'd be happy to send you some of my hate mail from mostly white people, basically saying it's inappropriate for me to show Black people in power. How dare I put white people on blast? It's all about their fear of seeing the balance of power shift in a movie, in something that I created, a portal to get into a new world using science fiction as a Trojan horse, just like any other sci-fi show out there. But obviously, this is a trigger for people who have some deep-rooted fear and issues when it comes to racism in their Black friends or their Black family members.
Yeah.
My first thoughts were I was almost confused. I was like, is this good? Is this bad? Would Black people even do that? Because you have some serious depictions in there.
All right, yeah, bro.
Beating, rape.
Yeah. All right. Shut up.
Pushing out the stories that people have seen.
Yeah. Nigga, you ain't gotta sit over here and act like what Black people do that or whatever. Like at the end of the day, it's artistic. It's a form of expression, like the dude said. It was a Trojan horse to show racism through a new lens. So at the end of the day, you don't gotta. That was a little bit of him tap dancing, like, oh my God, they gonna see this. I gotta make sure they know that I'm not like that. Like, you don't gotta do that, homie. You gotta just, let the man express his freedom of his thought and how he felt about the movie and shit like that. Like, if y'all wanna, I'm talking to the audience now, but if y'all wanna finish watching that shit like that, just look him up. All of the information was there in the video. Dale Rage Rengini or whatever his last name was. But that's pretty cool, man. What do you think about that series? Would you like to watch that?
Yeah, because I was used to watch a whole bunch of fucking movies when the white man was taking our Black woman pussy. Our Black masses, you feel me? Like, what's going on here? Like I would like to see it. It sounded like it looked like it was funny. Like it looked like it had niggas doing a motherfucking Superman punch, all type of shit. So,
but you know what?
Good action in that.
You know why it's funny? Why it was funny to you, and why it's I know why it's funny to me. But I'll let you tell why it's funny to you after. Like, I think it's funny to me because it is so far from the reality of what actually happened. It's like opposite day. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it never happened and it never will happen. But I know that white people would see that and would be pissed off, would be totally upset about something that never happened. But at the same time, ignoring the fact that these things actually happen to Black people and there has nothing been done to kind of repair that. You feel me? And at the end of the day, like I said, we talked about it a little bit. We alluded to it a little bit earlier. They got money for everything else except for the fixing that issue from that original sin of slavery. But that's neither here nor there without getting too far into it. But I just find it extremely funny that just a video like that could make most white people uncomfortable. But the actual truth and the reality of why Black Americans are here you feel me, is like swept underneath the rug. Just get over it. You know what I mean? Like our actual truth, our actual lived experience that we still live and experience every day. Like we just said earlier, they're trying to bring back Jim Crow and shit in Mississippi. Like, you know, it's wild. It's wild that just a video can make a group of people uncomfortable. Just like the whole Kyrie Irving sharing the link to a video that was supposed to have anti.
You just share the link, nigga. They went crazy on this nigga.
Like it just
LeBron
goes
James like, oh, he shouldn't have did that.
It just goes to show you how socially they even though we are, you know, free men, free women, as black men and black women, still socially, the white man tries to put his foot on our neck and tell us what we can consume, what information that we can, you know, is right. You know, freedom of expression is gone. First Amendment rights are gone. Like that's what I'm saying. Like people got to be kind of careful with certain things. Like once you start talking about a person, what they can and can't say, like you go down a rabbit hole, you know, you go down a rabbit hole and then they start talking about what people can and can't create to share, or, you know, you have to do it in this specific form. Like, I think that there should be a platform for whatever your flavor is, as long as it's not hurting anybody directly, like physically hurting somebody, physically putting somebody's life at risk with the information, like sharing somebody's location or something like that. Like that those are things that, you know, it's common sense shit. We shouldn't have to explain to you why you sharing this person's location could put them in jeopardy. You feel me? We shouldn't have to explain that you saying, you know, kill all of this group of people is, you know, if you got power and influence, people could go follow behind what you're saying. So shit like that, yeah. But just an illustration of flipping something like that, you know what I mean? A reality that actually happened. Like how they came at the man, especially when we got the reality that we got, you know, that's just how I feel about the shit. I feel like it's all selective outrage at the end of the day. Selective outrage is kind of making it so we can and can't do whatever one side of the aisle that's in power says, or whatever the other one says not to, or whoever is pulling the strings up top. You feel me? So, but yeah, you got anything else? You got anything else you want to talk about, man? Because we've been on for an hour and a half, man. I'm kind of hungry. I kind of want to make moves and do shit today. Yeah. You know, I'm about to. Yeah, next time, man. Next time. But you know, I'm glad you joined the stream today, and we didn't too much go at each other talking too much shit today. You feel me? Maybe next time. You know. But say goodbye to my audience.
I probably saw y'all. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.
They can't see you anymore. Oh God.